I brought a handful of flutes. I've probably got about 38 flutes that I choose from at home. A lot of them are the first model. This particular flute is my oldest. His name is Stumpy. My children, see, had broken appendages, and so my kids called him Stumpy. But he's 18 years old. Well, some of the flutes, they have maybe 5 holes, which is more of a Lakota Sioux style. Some of them have 6 holes, which goes from Mexico into Canada, South America. Some of them have 7 holes, which is very specific to the Mandan people. Then the length is anywhere from my forearm to my wrist, or from the center of my heart to the end of my fingers. So it just depends on how much time you want to put into it, and some make them on machinery, but I like to just kind of go with what's natural. But I have a few here that are given to me by friends, but the majority of these here I've made. Some have 2 barrels. This particular flute I call my shotgun, because if you look at it, it's kind of got that look, but it has a flute and it also has a drone. So I say it's like 2 friends sitting together. One does all the talking and the other one just goes mm-hmm, oh, mm-hmm. And so that's all you hear from this one. So I have a triple barrel flute, and that triple barrel, I had a hard time learning that one, because when I play this, I believe I'm hearing 2 men or more men singing together at a drum. And then when I learned that triple barrel flute, it was difficult. And then one evening we were at drum practice at home, and then my granddaughter and my daughters were coming up the stairwell. Well, I heard that sound in the stairwell. And I said, go down and do that again. So now when I play that triple barrel flute, there's 2 on top and 1 on the bottom. Then I bring the women, that third voice is I bring the women into the song. So we're still family, we're still unity. This one is only a couple days old. I just finished this 2 days ago. Last Monday, this was a 2x4, or actually a 4x4. And then I cut that in half, and then I cut that 2x4 in half, and I made 2 flutes. The other one has a crane head on the end, but I didn't finish dressing. When I paint them up and fix them up, I call it dressing them. And but it was, I hand carve them. I split the wood in half, and then I use my thumb to measure this half, and then my thumb again to measure the other half, and I gouge it out. Then I put the 2 halves together and glue it with traditional Elmer's wood glue. And then I get a picture in my mind, and I start, well, this one I started right here in the middle and went to both ends. I had no idea what I was going to do, and that's what I do on most of them. Is I don't know what it's going to look like, but I have an idea what I want it to sound like. So some are very low toned, some are very large around, some are very small. My daughter came to me when she was 5 years old and asked if she could make flutes, because I've had other young people from around the country come to me and ask to learn how to play flute or make flutes. And so as I was teaching these boys from Florida, she sat down when she was 9 years old and made this one. Her very first flute, I had the honor and privilege of playing here at the Kennedy Center. Back then, I was a snow goose, and that was her very first flute. And when she made this one at 9 years old, she said, next time you go there, she said, I want you to play this. I said, honey, if they ever invite me. 2 weeks later, I was invited to come back. So it is quite an honor to bring this again.